Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, and you know I'm going to be using my two Redley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I think, and if I remember to do this for the intro, I'm going to pull three from my Waite Rider Tarot deck. Okay, so we're going to do that in the introduction. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are in Gemini season. We are coming up to that new moon. So then, we have been from the full moon to the new moon where that is waning. We've been releasing. There's a lot of different energies going on. I've talked about ascension type of energy. Then from the new moon to the full moon, it will be waxing, and that's when we start to request. We also have something, Mars is going into Leo. That is going after the things, that's going to spur you on to pursue the passions and the path that you want to be on. Okay, so you may feel that you have a little bit of an initiative. Your energy might even be a little bit higher. You will also have a little bit of focus. Leo, covers the heart, so there's a lot of going after what is heartfelt for you. Okay, now, did I tell you this? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, okay? Okay. Anything that is reversed has stronger energy. Now, another thing too is, a week ago, I think it was a week ago. It might have been maybe 10 days ago. The message I had received was that, things were going to get real. Remember, Saturn, Aquarius, it's retrograde now, and this is all about reality versus illusion, and more and more reality is being uncovered. So then what did I get this morning? Now, woke up and the first message was, this week people are going to be weird. Okay, now what does that mean? I really don't know. I've been trying to think on that, pray on that, meditate on that, but people are going to be weird. Now, it could it could be that they're a little more emotional, because remember, we have all this ascension type of energy going on. It could be more emotional. I want you to just be aware of the people around you. And I just really feel it's kind of like what again, going back with the Saturn thing, it's and then we can, it's, when I talk about Uranus and Taurus, it's expect the unexpected. I just have this real strong feeling, well, the strong message came this morning, people are going to be weird. Okay. I know, we're all a little weird. We're all a little bit, that's who we are. But it's just, if you have somebody that you always, exactly their pathway, they're not going to necessarily be going down that pathway. I kind of feel that there's going to be a lot of rethinking of things. People that are usually very calm may not be so calm. People that have more anger may be more calm. It's just something's weird going on with the people this week. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. I'll let you, we'll just see. It's interesting because it's usually after I say it, then the week later, then we can go back and see what's going on. Now, let's go ahead. My Waite Rider. Oops. And remember, if there are any negative kind of cards like the Tower, the Devil, Death, it doesn't mean exactly what you're thinking it means. Hey, if you get a message and say, oh my gosh, that's for me, again, it may or may not resonate. It may not, just know that it's not always what it appears. Maybe that's what people are going to be weird is about too. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Okay, and this is going to be more for like the general atmosphere, the universal energies around us. First card is King of Cups. Okay, now, Cups, water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King's underlying energy, because the court cards all have an underlying energy, is the swords, is air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Very thought-provoking, very much thinking things through, very much, making plans. That's what air energy is. But water energy is the one that has had the emotional ringer, the one, that has gone through the highs and lows with the emotions. Now remember too, the water energy is more affected as with the moon cycles. So know that too. The King of Cups is rising to a higher level emotionally, is rising to a higher level also intellectually, and there's some integration going on between that intellect and that emotion. This is a more thoughtful look. This is a more thoughtful type of energy coming. There's going to be a more thoughtful energy. There is going to be things, like, okay, I need to spot some things, I need to see some things, and then there's going to be I'm going to say integration with the emotion and the intellect. Okay, there's gonna, because the King of Cups has gone through every emotional experience that you can go through and has come out a better person. Okay, and a better leader. Next card. Well, there's that Tower. We had the Tower a while ago, okay? And the Tower, okay, this is one of the major arcana cards. So this is a minor arcana. This is kind of like your day-to-day. This is a bigger energy that's kind of that overriding energy. The Tower is when things collapse. The Tower is when things fall apart. The Tower is, things have to clear out in order for things to be rebuilt. Okay, many times I've had my Tower moments and it's like, okay, not quite sure, and then as you go along you see something has to collapse. It can be very emotional, it can be very trying, but it has to happen. This is one of those times, it's like these are those things that have to happen. Now, because we have that King of Cups next to us though, we do see what's happening around us better. We can integrate that into our psyche better. And again, the people that are watching, you're the ones that, you're going to have this information to hold it together, because the King of Cups is saying, hold it together, hold things together. Don't, things will work themselves through. This is just one of those Tower moments. It feels like everything's collapsing. It's not necessarily, again, going back to Saturn and Aquarius, it's more of an illusion as opposed to the reality. Okay. Next card. And this one is reversed, stronger energy. This is the Eight of Cups. Okay. Again, that water energy, that emotional energy, that basically, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this is just basically walk away from it. Walk away from the drama. Walk away. Go to your own path. This is leaving that emotional side behind. That's integrating with everything. So does this look like this is going to be a weird week? Sure, it's going to be, but what else is new for us? But this is just kind of being aware, integrating what's going on, and then walk away from the drama, walk away from, the henny penny moments, the sky is falling, that's going to be somebody else. That's going to be somebody else. You're going to integrate this and you're just going to kind of like, nope, I'm going down my path, and, kind of like nothing can stop me too. So there is, even though we have this Tower card, there is a lot of strength here. There's a lot of strength. And it will all work with how do you deal with your emotions? Are you letting your emotions, ride you, or are you letting maybe having a little combination, a little moderation between the two? Because the King of Cups says, yes, you can still be emotional, but also use your smarts too. Okay. Interesting week. Like I said, the message I received was this morning. This is going to be a weird week. No, people are going to be weird. Okay. This is a week where people will be weird. So we'll just be aware of it. We don't have to buy into it. We can leave it. And if you notice, we do have that moon, and this would be kind of like that new moon going to that full moon. So maybe that was when is the new moon? 10th, 11th. It'll be in Gemini. There's a lot of intellectual energy with this Gemini moon. Again, we have that ascension energy going on right now. So people are going to be weird. Now, let's start our readings now. Hello, my Capricorns. How are you, my darlings? Well, let's see what we've got going on for you. Oh, I think that this week could wig you out a little bit just with the changing energies, but I feel you're laughing at it too. You're just kind of like, oh my gosh. So I do feel a lot of laughter. And when I say wig you out, it's not so much that you're going to be one of the weird people, but I think that you're going to be laughing at a lot of things this week. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Oops. Okay. You need to make sure that you keep your balance. Okay, don't go one way or the other. Here we are. Let's go on. Ariel is your energy. It is Earth energy. It is also Taurus and Virgo energy. Solid, something to do with your home, your money, your career, things like that. So it is important for you to keep your balance this week. Because like I said, I just feel like you're just kind of like, they're insane. They're insane. Oh my gosh, it's all insane. So it is kind of, maybe you need to keep that a little bit more internally than externally. Maybe you need to, I think that might be the balance, is to not necessarily let everyone know what you're thinking. It might be kind of like, think it, but maybe not necessarily express it or tell people about it. Just saying, because I feel like you're just looking around, and I kind of feel like there's also like you're feeling like the circus is in town. The circus is in town. Here we go. So this is reversed. We actually have all of the cards reversed, so strong stuff. Two of Ariel. I told you Ariel is your energy. Twos have some decisions, choices to make. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I stay still? This is about keeping some balance. It is keeping some equilibrium too. So I do feel like that you're kind of in this place that it could tip you into possibly, like I said, I feel like this thing with the circus. I don't, just kind of like, there could be somebody that maybe you shouldn't tell them that they're not quite right. And, maybe it's your boss, and you just kind of go, you're an idiot. So I'm going to tell you to kind of step back a little bit, especially if you want to keep your job. Okay? Okay. The energy I'm getting from you, though, is rather, only a Capricorn can pull this off. Okay. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Well, yeah, I do feel like if you are working, like, that you're looking at it's like, and I just kind of feel like you're laughing and shaking your head. Okay, step back a little bit. Next card, especially if you want to keep your job. Next card, reversed again. The Nine of Michael. So nines have some wrap-up energy. Things moving. Michael is air energy. It is our Gemini, our Libra. It's also our Aquarius. Thought processes, making some plans, strategic thinking. Now, there is some worry here. There is some worry here. Not quite sure, why, especially because this one is so strong, the laughter, the kind of like shaking your head. But it could be that, even though, it could be that the insanity, the circus, is what's actually keeping you up a little bit. It's kind of like, I can't believe I work here. I can't believe that they did that. I can't believe. Okay, so it's kind of like, what's going on around you. I just kind of feel like you're like, I can't believe this. And so there could be a feeling of entrapment a little bit. There could be a feeling of, I really can't, I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to make this movement go, or I don't know how to get out of this either. But I do feel this kind of like, oh my gosh, so, okay, we're going to leave it at that because it's just a weird week. It's going to be a weird week. And I feel like you're going to probably be around the people that are doing this weirdness. Now, the Nine of Michael, though, is telling you your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release your feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So it's kind of telling me that what's going on now is not what's going to go on. It's that this will pass through, and you just have to maintain. You just have to keep your balance, and you just have to get through it. Okay? Next card, reversed. The Nine of Ariel. Well, that's you getting through it. So we have a 299. So something with the nines might be something for you. But this is just kind of like, just get through it. Just hold on, because things are lightening up for you. Things are actually getting you where you need to be. And, you know, putting it out, remember there's karmic resolution going on, that we are in Mercury retrograde, so you know what I feel about that. So things just kind of like, you know, whenever just as things are passing, don't let yourself go into the dumps, okay? Don't let your mind get too caught up into stuff, because you've got this, keep your balance. You also have the 9 of Ariel, which is all about dreams coming true. Now in this deck, I love this card because this is, it's kind of like the wish card, which would be your 9 of Raphael, or the 9 of Cups, or the 9 of Water. This is more in the real plane. This is more in the physical plane, okay? This isn't as metaphysical as the 9 of Cups. This is in the reality. Here we go. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. I like that. Yeah, just that mind, you know, sometimes your mind just wants to play a little bit of game. Keep the balance. Like I said, if you want to keep your job, don't tell your boss that they're an idiot. Okay? Don't do that, even when they are an idiot. Now, I'm not telling you, though, you know, the emperor without his clothes, you know, that story, Hans Christian Andersen, the emperor has no clothes. I mean, sometimes you have to do it a little tactfully. You know, sometimes you have to tell them, you know, you're naked. So, you know, so you might, you know, so instead of saying you're an idiot, well, you might have to say, you know, I would do, you know, have you ever considered doing something a little different? Okay, because the emperor has no clothes is also coming to me. Anyway, you're interesting this week, my Capricorns. I want to, you know, I want to be around some of my Capricorn friends. You know, I have I have family members that are Capricorns, and interesting stuff here for you. And just your sense of humor with this, except, like I said, keep some balance. Here we go. Last card, reversed. All of it's been reversed. It will be a busy week for you. You will be busy. This will be a busy week, and it will be hard for you to not necessarily respond the way you want to respond. Try not to. Like I said, try not to. But remember, things do come out. They're better. You will be busy. 10's transitional energy. 1 is, you know, new beginning. 0, God, universal source energy. Fire is our Leo, Sagittarius. It's also our Aries. And remember, I think it's the 10th that Mars goes into Leo, and that's when things, you know, this could be with that 9 of Ariel, when your heart pushes for the things you really want to go for. Okay? So, too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, so we have balance again. Stress-related health concerns. I just think you're going to be super, super busy, so that you may, when you're busy, your temper may be shorter. And we've got a couple of cards here. Your temper might be short, so again, you have to keep your balance. You have to keep your humor up, because, you know, yeah, you might be dealing with idiots a lot this week, but you can't tell them that. Okay? And, but, you know, so just don't tell them they're idiots, please. Okay? Because I want, you know, anyway, remember, the 9 of Ariel, your dreams are fulfilled. Okay? So, 2 cards popped out. Water, emotional intuition, psychic powers, and healing. So drink lots of water. You might want to keep some at your bedside. And then we have blue topaz, finding a spiritual ally, higher wisdom, we might need that, abundance, and forgiveness. So yours is going to be interesting. Please let me know, my Capricorns, what happens. Anyway, remember the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. It helps. Let's get the videos out to everyone. Okay? Okay. As always, my Cappies, my Capricorns, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.